So the Trump VP sweepstakes are underway, Gaydos, and there are a lot of people kind of angling and circling around, call them sharks in the water, if you will, trying to get noticed, saying, pick me. And one of them might have gone a little bit too far this weekend, to the point that the governor of South Dakota, one Kristi Noem, might have gotten her name off the list.
She murdered a dog.
Okay, yeah, that is apparently what happened.
Cricket's dead.
Cricket the dog. It was a she-dog.
Cricket is dead.
And Cricket was 14 months old, which I think is technically still a puppy.
She shot Cricket.
And she shot and killed Cricket.
She shot and killed the dog.
She told the story in her new book. She isn't denying the story. This isn't like fake news. She has spoken about it. And she's attempting to defend it by saying, like, that's what you do when you grow up, like, on a farm.
So I know a few people that are still on a farm.
As do I.
Made a couple of text messages over the weekend.
Have you ever shot your dog?
Well, I said it a little bit more.
You were nicer?
No, I said, did you ever whack your dog?
Whack your dog?
Was there ever a reason you had to take old Yeller to the back and then put a solid silver bullet in it or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, because...
When they're old or in pain and whatever. Yes, of course.
So, and I was thinking, and I always think in terms of television, Little House on the Prairie. I've got a soft spot for Little House on the Prairie.
Well, you should. It's fantastic.
Now, Jack the dog was bitten by a raccoon, and little half-pint Laura was worried that Pa was going to have to shoot the dog. So
because of rabies.
Rabies.
Okay.
So you know, they tied...
I don't remember this episode.
Don't worry, we'll watch it later. I'll get it. We'll do it in the 6 o'clock hour.
You've got the DVD set.
I've got stream it. So they tie the dog up, and you know, and there goes... You know, there goes Pa. He's got his shotgun, and Laura's she is just crying
beside herself.
Oh, goodness, and Carrie. I mean, let me get.
Don't even get you started on Carrie.
I mean, yeah. So he goes out there, and for whatever happened, I think they were going to shoot the dog because there was a raccoon in the area that had rabies.
Okay.
And
which is, I understand that.
A different raccoon, just at the last second, jumped out, and that raccoon was very healthy.
It was a good raccoon.
That's the raccoon that bit Jack. So Jack
all bets are off.
Yeah. That's the closest I've seen to a farmer, taking a shotgun and putting it to the barrel, putting to the barrel of a dog's head and blowing it into smithereens.
So, again, I've spent time on a farm. I may not look it, but I have.
You don't look it.
I spent a lot of time on a farm in Iowa.
I can't see you on a horse.
And, I can ride horses. Absolutely.
No, I didn't think so.
Grew up riding horses.
I'll never ride a horse. Horse killed Superman, but go ahead.
Here we go. I did not kill Superman.
Of course it did.
Hold on a second. So, I can tell you about Farmer Dwight. Now, at times, a farmer or people live on a farm are, they're varmint, there are critters, there are things that need to be taken out because they harm the livestock or the crops or whatever.
Or if a horse breaks a leg.
That happens.
That happened on Yellowstone. Keep going.
Why do you keep... I'm
just saying.
I was sitting there with Farmer Dwight one night.
Go ahead.
Minding our own business by the campfire.
This is real life situation.
This is genuine.
I'm only giving you TV clips.
I'm in Iowa. And I'm in the middle of nowhere, Iowa. You've had to go down 3 dirt roads to get to Farmer Dwight's place. That's just how far off And one of the group goes, "Hey, what's that over there?" And Farmer Dwight goes, "That's a possum." He goes, "It eats my chicken. It screws with the chickens, and it runs off my kitty cats and stuff." So we didn't think anything about it. All of a sudden, I hear boom, boom. And I look over on the patio, and Farmer Dwight has a shotgun out, and he's like, and he looks over at us. He goes, "Got it!" Oh, and I remember the lady he was sitting with going, "I'm never pointing anything out on this farm ever again. Farmer Dwight's going to shoot it." And he goes, "No, it's a pest. It's a varmint. You got to get rid of those."
I get that,
but do you get rid of 14-month-old Cricket the dog?
No, you don't.
Why is she telling this story?
I don't know. She said that the dog wasn't a good hunting dog.
Shoot it.
Then she said, "I hated that dog."
Man, how can you not know how that plays?
She was worried that the dog was biting people. Okay. All right. Well, sometimes, you know what? Get a trainer. How about a muzzle? How about a leash? Some people, and some people don't like this.
I'm ready.
The little electroshock.
The shock collars?
Collar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog, that dog bites. Okay. You don't shoot it in the head.
Right. That seems extreme.
But
that's what I'm going to say former candidate for Trump's VP had to say, because I got to believe that the blowback that Governor Noem has been getting after executing 14-month-old Cricket the dog, even Trump doesn't want to put up with that.
So, what's her name again? Kristi Noem? Okay.
Noem.
All right. So she said, I can understand why some people are upset about a 20-year-old story of Cricket, one of the working dogs on our ranch. And then she plugs her book here.
Right.
Here's the link to go and buy it.
And here's the rest of my book that tells more stories, because she killed other things. But yeah, the dog one seems to really stick out with people, and dog lovers, I can understand it.
You're hunting for a reason. You're hunting to eat that food. Some people will hunt, not to eat the food, but for sport.
Of course.
Okay, but why would you shoot a dog dead in the brain?
Ouch.
What? No, I mean, really, why would
a puppy?
Why would anyone do that? Like, unless that dog is sick, unless that dog is in pain, why not give it to someone else?
Well, I have an idea why she brought the story up, and included in her book.
Okay. Because politicians do things for a reason.
She wants to be the vice president, and she knows Trump hates dogs. So I'm thinking maybe she wanted this story to be out there, and Trump goes, I don't know. That's kind of how I would deal with dogs. Look, Tim Scott went and found a girlfriend in order to get considered for vice president.
That one was a shocker to me, too. I didn't think there was a girlfriend there. I didn't think that.
You want to be vice president? Yeah, better show up with a girlfriend.
Yeah, or shoot a dog.
Got it.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.